Good morning, everyone. Such a wonderful Friday right now. Weather is good, and we're not. We know that there are storms coming in at the weekend, but finger crossed. We hope that Sunday will be a bright day, right? Because we're celebrating our, Buddha's birthday at the park. Okay, so hope that everything and the weather is good and everything's fine, going well. Okay, so we know that we are going to start the meditation at 10 o'clock. Before that, we're going to prepare ourselves for the meditation. So first of all, do some mild stretch or excuse me, walking meditation. Okay, excuse me, thank you. So see you later. just to check back. Okay, don't forget to prepare yourself. Okay, so walking around your room, your garden, or do some mild stretch. See you. Okay, good morning, everyone. So it's time for us to do the meditation now. Of course, as usual, we are going to start with the walking meditation. So you may walk around your room or your house or even in your garden, but don't forget, be back at like 10, 5 after 10. Okay, so please, but this meditation is not just walking, but it is a walking with mindfulness. So be mindful on your breathing, or you may be mindful on the steps you takes. Okay, so walk mindfully. Be mind that you may stay where you are and be mindful on your breath. Okay, let us face the Buddha. We're going to take respect to the Buddha by bowing to the Buddha. Okay, so 3 full bows. Half bow first. So, please have a seat. And we're going to do the seated meditation now. So take away your eyeglasses, your watch, loosen belts, or any buttons that you feel tight. Okay. And get yourself a comfortable, balanced, stable seating posture. You know that. See straight through your spine. You may press down your chin a little bit. So I usually kind of like thinking about there is an invisible string, kind of like have a gentle pulling of my head. So that make me, kind of like straight but relaxed. Okay, so the amount of for that pulling is kind of like very just a little bit, okay, not just like yeah, you know what, right? Okay. So you may close your eyes or half close your eyes. So take 3 deep breaths. So fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. So relax your scalp, your forehead, and your eyebrows. Relax your eyes and nose. Relax your cheeks and chin. Relax your ears and down to your neck and shoulders. Relax your chest and abdomen. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your back and lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. So now we have relaxed ourselves from head to toe. And we're going to do it one more time. And this time we're going to do it from outside in as a whole. So relax your hairs and skin. Relax your muscles, your nerves and blood vessels. Relax your bones and joints. Relax your inner organs and your brain. So after relaxation, we can proceed to the practice of mindfulness. And this mindfulness is called mindful breathings. Just be mindful on your breaths. So each breath you take in and out, you should be mindful. So when you breathe in, you can check on how deep the air can reach you. When breathe out, you can check on how long or how short your breath is. If you are not able to do so, then there is another technique called breath counting. So that helps us to focus on our breathing even more. So just counting your breathing cycles. So your breathing cycles means that breathing in and out as a cycle. And you can count from 1 to 5. So for example, when you're breathing in and out, you count 1. The next breathing cycle, you count 2. So then you can count up to 5. Or even you can challenge yourself, count up to 10. Then after you count up, you can go back from 1 and start counting again. So be patient on the counting or the breathing, because each breaths are different. Each breath is different. So sometimes you will have a deep inhalation and sometimes you are not. So feel that difference if you are doing the mindful breathing. But for counting, you can focus on the number. So for those who use the breath counting as your technique of focusing, the only rules is that if you no longer focusing on your numbering, your counting, please start all over again from counting from 1. So that is the only rules. Okay, so let us take a few moments to do our practice. So let us be mindful. Now you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in, breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, and you can do the transitional warm down exercise by moving our body to the side, bending front, back. So still that we can gently move our focus from our breathing to the feeling of our body or the movement of our body. Okay, then rub your hands. So there's focus on the touch and of the hands. Then cover your eyes with your palms. Roll your eyes. Feel the warmth. And rub your face. Also feel the warmth of your hands rubbing and the touch of rubbing your face. Pull your ears. Same. So we're working on the central awareness. So just aware what you have felt when touching by when you're touching your any part of your body. Okay, then massage your neck and your shoulders. Okay. Okay, so rub your hands again. And then put your palms against your lower back and then rub it. And you may release your legs and massage your legs. So whatever you feel when you're massage or touch, rubbing any parts of your body, okay? So just feel it. Okay? So there will be no judgment, and just feel it. Okay, so no likes or dislikes, but it is just a feeling. Okay, so aware how your body feels. Okay, so right now we are going to proceed to our practice of metta, loving kindness. So we know how to do, right? Okay, so expand our loving kindness, grow our loving kindness. Okay, so first from within, oneself. Then we expand it to the ones we love and care. Then the last stage is that we hope every living beings can feel what we feel, right? What we grow, okay? So they can grow their own loving kindness. So there will be peace in them, will be always calmness, happiness in them. Okay. So this is what we hope for. So let us get a comfortable, balanced, stable sitting posture again. You may join your palms or just put your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. So let us proceed the growing of loving kindness of our own. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. So now we have grown our loving kindness, and now we would like to expand and wish that those who we care and love are able to grow their own. So let us begin. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. May your lives be blessed with ease. So now we are going to take the final stage, which is blessing and hoping, and also using our power of mind to wish that all the living beings can be happy, free of suffering, and be in peace. So let us begin. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. May our lives be blessed with ease. Okay, so now as you may open your eyes, there a smile. Okay, move your body. I hope that you feel what we have said. We really can feel that happy, healthy, peace, and without any suffering physically and mentally. Okay, so now we are going to do the, you know what? Okay, we're going to do the Dharma talk, right? And this talk was just inspired by, several complaints. Okay. There are some complaints that I received from, from the youth. Okay, so, or from, maybe some of the beginners. So that of course, that makes some reflection. I have some reflections, so I would like to share with you, and some how I overcome this also. So I feel sometimes I feel the same, or some at the beginning when I was kind of like at the beginner, as a beginner, like, back
in several years ago, then I really have these kind of problems too. So let us talk about it. Okay, so first of all, we are going to.
We're sorry. The person you are calling is not currently accepting calls.
Okay, so Dan is not.
We're sorry.
Okay. Oh, so maybe he got the, he just missed kind of like get a bottom. He pressed the bottom, and is no longer accepting any any calls. Okay, so he might be very curious. Dan might be very curious about, oh yeah, why Verbal didn't call me. Okay, so but I was not able to call him. Okay, so anyway, we have not have a chance to talk to Dan, but then maybe someone in front of the monitor. Okay, okay. So this problem I received, or is kind of like, there are youth taking up some Chinese courses, and it talks about some of the sutra or sastra. Sastra is something that is kind of like commentary on a particular sutra. Okay, so it got sastra and sutra. Okay, so it meant to be an advanced class, and but they are just they are taking up that class. Okay, so there are two people. Okay, I just happen to receive their confusion, okay, and their feedback about how they feel in the class. Okay, so I think that maybe you might have this kind of problem or confusion. The first one is that, there are some contrast or conflicting teachings uh, from sutra to sutra. So that is the number one. Another one is that you know it was kind of like it was too deep for him, and he doesn't know how to deal with it. Okay, so it caused some sort of like indigestion of the scriptures. Okay, and so this it happens. Okay? And the third one is that it's kind of like it got overwhelmed. That was kind of like, oh, that sutra was too tough, or how come there are too many terminologies, so they got overwhelmed. Okay, so there are three things that sometimes you might feel confused, or kind of like frustrated when you are learning a sutra, learning the Buddhist scriptures, or even learning, a teaching of a tradition or a school, Buddhist school. So I think that it is normal, because it also happens in our uh, when we are learning math, when we are learning computer science, or all sorts of like knowledge, right? Okay, so let me share with my experience, only experience. So when I was in college, that was long time ago. Okay, so when I was in college, okay, um, there is a class about computer. You are going to learn how to operate computer, right? Okay, so the computer in my time when I was in college are still very new. Okay, so maybe it's not as new as it was just being invented, but it's still new, right? So what I have learned is called the software or the program called, like word process, or even, Excel. Lotus 123. Okay, so not even an Excel or a Word. Uh, I'm still learning DOS, Okay, so not even a window was being invented. That was in a latter part, latter time. But I was learning DOS. I was learning word process. I was learning Lotus 123. So if you have known that a software, then it means that we are on the same age. Okay. So when I was learning that, okay, so listening to the teacher and doing, that comment, DOS, you have to, memorize all the comments, right? Okay, the codings. Then I had, I was kind of overwhelmed too. Okay, I was kind of like, what? What am I learning? Okay, and uh, and right after the class, I get a conclusion of, computer is really not for me. Okay, this is too difficult. Okay, but okay, after all, okay, and after the window was being invented or introduced, Microsoft Office was being introduced, and I started to learn the software. Then I was able to pick it up. So thank for those who invent or wrote that program. Okay, so you help those who listen, feel that the belonging of the computer. Okay, then there is a belonging of that, right? Okay, so I built my confidence on doing the operation systems. Okay, so so I think that in every field, in every knowledge, I think that we have to, there are something that we have to know, that there are steps that we have to, to take, right? Step by steps. So maybe DOS was, really easy, but I got well overwhelmed because maybe, I was not prepared. I wasn't prepared, or that is not the type of my thinking, not the way of my behaviors. So I'm not able to pick it up right at the time when I learn it. Okay? But it doesn't mean that you're hopeless. Okay, that that field doesn't belong to you, or you don't belong to him or it. Okay, that is because maybe it is not time yet. Okay, so for me, I have I after these, okay, after learning computer science, or learning a painful experience of learning chemistries, or even other other course, okay, I started had I had an attitude of, maybe this is not a right time for me. Okay, but I'm willing to know more about it. And even though I was kind of like, it was kind of like a foreign language for me, okay, but I'm still, kind of like uh, curious, and, kind of like paying attention on, listening to it. Okay, yeah. And you, you know what? I have spent my time a semester sitting in a history class, right, that the teacher was using a language that I don't really, master very well, right? The Tagalog, right? The Filipino. Okay, so at that time I was not very very good at mastering that language, but I see through that course, that history course. Of course, I maybe because I was kind of like being a good student, listening very attentively, even though I don't understand what the teacher's talking, but I passed. Maybe I got a passing grade, okay, because the teacher was very saying, "Oh, this is a good student," even though she doesn't know what I'm talking about, but she made it. Okay, so I started had this attitude, uh, and because I know that even though I don't understand, but there is some impression, right? And that impression maybe serves as a seed or a seedlings, so that that time when sometime when the right time comes, that seed will grow. Okay, so when you are uh, talking back on like going back to in learning Buddhist teachings or even meditation, I know that we have read a lot of reading materials, maybe the Book of Masters. Then sometimes we don't quite understand, but that's okay because you are kind of like dipping yourself into the environment. Okay. And uh, when time comes, that will become a powerful force for you to understand it. Okay, so never give up on the the terminologies or the teachings that you don't understand right now. Okay, but be patient and just have tell yourself that yes, I'm preparing myself to learning more, and I'm preparing myself for the future enlightenment or future understanding of the teachings or a knowledge. Okay, so this is something that I would like to share with you. Okay, so now it is time for us to have a break. Okay, and we're going to come back at 10 after 11. Okay, so now it's 5 after 11. So we have 5 minutes break. So seize these 5 minutes, okay, and hydrate yourself. Maybe uh, uh, hydrate yourself. Water break. Okay, so now let us stand up and have bow. Okay, I will be seeing you later in 5 minutes. Okay, so see you. Bye bye.
Okay, it's time to go back to our seat and go for our second session. Okay.
Okay, so get yourself a comfortable, balanced sitting posture. So now we will not have an instruction. So you will do your own. So just be reminded, see straight through your spine, relax, and be mindful on your breathing. So let us be mindful. Okay, you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, then we can do the transitional and warm down exercise. This exercise is a sensual awareness, so a kind of sensual awareness. So when we are moving and doing the action, so we can be aware how our body feel, and when you just feel it, you don't have judge it. Okay, so I'm talking about judging, it means that, oh, I don't like or dislike. Okay, so you can just feel it. Okay, like warm, cold. Okay, and maybe it's painful. It's soothing. Okay. Okay, so another announcement, we're going to have celebration of Buddha's birthday at the park. It will be at the Upper Creve Coeur Lake Memorial Park. So if you want to go there at 10 to 3 on Sunday, then you're welcome. Excuse me, and you're welcome. Okay, so, you know, Poland is pretty high today. Okay, okay, so you're welcome. We know that the storm coming in, but the forecast said that the storm or the rain and the thunders will be rolling in the late afternoon on Sunday. So we hope that it really happens that way. Okay, then we can have a clear sky, a breezy wind, and a moment to enjoy. Okay, so that is something that I would like to share with you. And okay, so now we're going to do the dedication of merits. So join your palms and read. Let us read all together. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build abilities to benefit all beings. May chant Pure Land and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our humility and gratitude give rise to great vow. Okay, so now let us stand up and we're going to do the bowings to the Buddha and thanking the Buddha and all the good causes and conditions, right, to make this meditation possible. Okay, so let us take 3 full bows to thank the Buddha and all the good causes and conditions that made this meditation possible.
Okay, so thank you for coming and joining the meditation, and I hope I can see you on Sunday or on Friday again. So see you. Bye-bye. Bye.